How can you gain more distance with your irons through putting less effort into every golf shot that you hit? Today, I'm going to show you just how you can do that using this little device, the Hack Motion wrist sensor. Without further ado, let's get into this one. Okay, so we've got two different golf shots there, both of them very similar club head speeds and efforts from myself into that golf ball, but two very different results. When we look at the GC3 launch monitor data there, the first shot carried 145 in the air, the second shot that I hit carried 160. So that's 17 yards difference in distance in the carry that I hit those two golf balls from very similar efforts. How have I done that? Well, I'm about to tell you that. When we look at pro swings versus amateur swings, for me coaching golfers, typically I see some things that are very similar, which could be the difference between you hitting shots just like that compared to the first one. Typically amateurs deliver way too much loft at impact, and if this is you, where you get the handle behind the golf ball, if not in line with the head of the golf club at impact, you're presenting quite a lot of dynamic loft at the golf ball, which again is distant. When we look at the pros golf swings now, we typically see the handle being delivered ahead of the golf ball, the rotation onto the lead foot, creating that de-lofting effect of the golf club head at impact. And for me, that is the key between elite ball strikers and amateur ball strikers. But you want to know, how do you get to that position? Well, luckily I had the Hack Motion device on the wrist, which is going to tell me all of those things. One very simple data point that the Hack Motion provides us with is the lead wrist flexion or extension. Typically, if you're delivering the golf club with a head beats the hands to the golf ball, you can see this wrist is in this more cupped state where the glove or the logo is almost pointing up at the sky, as opposed to if we move to that more pro delivery and that elite ball striking delivery, we can see the lead wrist and the logo on the front of the glove here is facing forwards, if not down to the ground. You can see the differences between those two positions as I move the club into that position. With the live data that's presented to me on Hack Motion, we could see exactly what happened in those two golf shots. Let's have a look. If we scroll to the shot that I hit 145 yards, only 5 degrees of flexion at impact on that golf shot. If we go to the latest shot I hit that went 161, minus 23 into flexion at the golf ball. So very simply, the extension of the wrist is accelerating the golf club head at the golf ball, resulting in more loft. If we look at the latest shot I hit, minus 23 into flexion, which is this position where you can see the lead hand get into the golf ball first, creating that de-lofting effect of the golf club. Well, lucky for you, I've got 3 drills that's going to really help you create that impact state to help you gain distance with less effort. Let's go and have a look at these drills. So the first drill that I've got for you to gain distance with less effort is using this foam wedge, which is really cheap on Amazon, or you can buy them in any sports stores. This is the best drill that I get most guys doing, and girls that come for me for lessons, to gain distance and to strike the ball better. What we're going to do, we're going to place down the ball that you're hitting, and you want to get the foam wedge and place it roughly a shoe's width back behind the golf ball, and you can already start to see what that is helping us do. It's going to really help us encourage to get the club working down towards the golf ball, but not only that, it's going to help us create the feels of what we need to do to make good contact and get the handle ahead of the golf ball. You can see if I move up to the top of the backswing, and actually it works on the takeaway as well, if I take way too low and don't set the wrist, you can see the golf club is dragged into that foam wedge. If I start to take the golf club up correctly, you can see I'm starting to create the correct wrist hinge to move that golf club into a sufficient position. If I move all the way up to the top, this is the key what it's doing now. As I start to move down into the golf ball, what most amateurs will do, if they fling the golf club away from themselves, they're going to smack the foam wedge and probably destroy it and send it a few yards down that range. If I move up to the top and I move down to the back of the golf ball and I've still created the right impact conditions, you can see what that's doing. It's starting to give me that feeling of working down towards the golf ball. Let's give this a go. It was perfect. And if you want to make it harder, you can move it a bit closer to the golf ball, so it makes an even more harsher approach to the ball if you're struggling with the feelings. But I'd recommend starting off a bit further away and moving in a little closer. Let's get to drill 2 to help you increase your distance with less effort. So the reason why I like the Hack Motion so much is because everybody uses it. Tour pros, tour coaches, I use it, and you can also get your hands on it with a discount code that I'm going to drop in a moment. So stick around, stay tuned if you want a discount code to get some money off the amazing Hack Motion Pro. The next drill is coming right here from the Hack Motion wrist sensor, and it has an amazing drills feature here in the Hack Motion software. What we're going to do, we're going to scroll to browse drills, what you'll see on your home screen. If you scroll down to impact, you can see the top drill is a static release drill, and this is one of my favorite built-in drills with the Hack Motion software. And you can see what it's doing, it's taking us through a little phase of training. And remember, this is the first step that you will do in the impact series of the drill section on Hack Motion, and this is my favorite one because it's static. So we're going to take it as a first step example of how you can start to improve your impact. So what we can see go to parallel, move the wrist to the green zone, which I'm guessing is going to give us some feedback, and then it's going to help you chip a ball through and hit it a short distance. So let's give this one a go. You can see it says your goal to do this in 10 reps. 50% of the reps have to be in range of the wrist conditions we need, or the appropriate wrist conditions, and this is going to really help us get that more flexed bowed position at impact, which is, again, if I get my golf club, remember the flexion is going to help us de-loft, extension is going to increase the loft. So let's give this one a go. Start this drill. Set up at address, and when we get comfortable, we're going to pause it at a static position there. You can see the green light. It says go to P6. So P6 in the golf swing is the last parallel before impact. And you can see I'm into that position, and it tells me I'm too extended, so that's too much this way. You can see I get the live feedback. This is awesome. And then if I go a little bit more flexed, and then it's going to tell me to hit the ball. There we go. So that's really helping me develop some feelings just in the golf swing for where I need to be. I absolutely love that. I felt little vibration on the wrist when I got to that position. I really, really enjoyed that drill. All right, let's go again. So we're going to set up at address. There we go. Stay still. Okay, go to P6 in the golf swing again. So up to the top, down to last parallel. I'm going to feel a bit more flexion now in the wrist. Oh, it says I'm too flexed now. So we're going to get it in range. Okay, I've got the vibration. Hit the ball. Okay, I really, honestly, guys, I absolutely love that. I think that is almost like having a coach that's going to run me out of business. It's like having a coach behind you, watching you, telling you if you're in the right position or not. Okay, so I'm just gonna, it wants you to hit 10 balls, but I'm just gonna hit a couple balls for you, but I'm gonna do that again just as if I was hitting a ball. So set up at address, stay still, perfect. Go to P6 again, which is the last parallel in the golf swing. Okay, I feel good there, or a little bit too flex. Let's go there, perfect. Hold it and then hit. Okay, that is awesome. Honestly, I can't even begin to tell you how good that drill is going to be for your golf game. Having that instant vibration and the sound of the wrist to tell you if you're in this position coming into impact and delivery, or when you're in this position. Honestly, that is so, so good. I really like that. And of course, you've got progression of that as well. That's the very first stage. You've got 4 stages to improve your impact. Right, let's get on to the third and final one to improve your distance with less effort. So super happy to actually be providing you guys with a discount code TN5 to get some discount at checkout. Honestly, I love this bit of kit, and I like it how you can use it just like I am here in this video. So make sure, click the link down below and you can get your hands on the Hack Motion Pro and practice and improve your distance with your irons. Okay, so the third and final drill that we've got for you involves a golf bag, and this is really simple and I love it because everybody has got a golf bag. What we're going to do now, we're going to start to train some feels that you want to be trying to recreate in the golf swing, and this one's really important because my feels are going to be different to all of yours watching this video. So what I want you to do, I want you to place down your golf bag pointing down your target line, and what I want you to do, I just want you to set up to the back of the golf bag, just nice and straight as if you was going to hit the bottom end of your golf bag. I want you to start to feel how could you push your golf bag, which is really heavy, down the target, almost up and down the target. You can see the golf bag shoot, or where the golf clubs are sitting, is pointing in that position, and that's almost where the loft is going to sit behind the golf bag. So set up to that. How can I generate a feel to shove that golf bag and tip it over down the target. You can already see what I'm starting to do and create is pushing the hands forwards and almost twisting and turning my body onto that lead leg to try and really put some pressure through the back of the golf bag, moving forwards down the target. As important as it is to get the hands forwards at impact, it's really important not to just shove them forwards. We want to start to feel what have we got to do to get there, but also think about the strike and the energy that we're putting through the golf ball too, which isn't just a shove, it's actually a turn too. I would really encourage everybody not to just shove the hands forwards, but also to feel how can we turn through this golf shot as well. So if we're looking at the flexion profile of the wrist now, you can see at setup there I've got a bit of extension. As I start to push through the golf bag and move the hands forwards and twist and turn the body, you can see I'm moving the wrist into flexion, into 18 degrees there, from setup being +8, +7. As I start to move and feel, push the golf bag forwards, you can see I'm moving that wrist into more of a flexed position. So this is a really good feeling one that you can do. Let's move the golf bag away and let's just create that same feel as if the golf bag was there. I'm pushing it. Oh, that feels great. Pushing the golf bag, pushing the golf bag. I'm feeling like I'm leading, turning the hip, starting to pull the shoulder up, and that is giving me that handle lean forward. So let's move that onto a golf shot now. Okay, starting off nice and slow, just trying to feel a little half swing, pushing the golf bag forwards on the way through. Perfect, 23 degrees of flexion there. You can see how all these drills I'm doing nice and slow with the body, not too fast swings. Back, push the golf bag forwards. So there we go guys, 3 drills to really help you gain some distance through putting less effort into your golf shots. I hope that helps. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Put down in the comments what you want to see next, whether it's a hack motion question, whether it's a Foresight GC3 question, or whether you're just interested in some more drills that I've got for you to improve your golf. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.